Hey there people, Brother Tim. It's been a while since I've been active on this channel. Hope you enjoyed the last content I put out like a year or so ago. Or got something out of it, maybe not enjoyed it so much. I could understand that if you didn't enjoy it. But anyway, as the title may suggest, I wanted to get on here and share briefly a bit of a life update and my future plans for this channel, because I do have some plans to reignite this channel a little bit. Basically, where I'm walking around right now is just shy of a 2-acre plot of land that I now own, that is connected to the first house I ever bought. Last year, I was fortunate enough to buy a house with my beautiful partner Simone out in Yorkshire. Thanks to the wonderful power, I don't know if power is the right word, but the wonder of rope flow, and it being such a special practice and profound practice that's helped many people and helping many people. And from my other channel on Where the Rope, Tim's Gym, sharing that practice and helping guide that movement in my own way. Thanks to that, I was able to buy this place, or start buying it. You know, you got the mortgage and that, still got to pay it all off. But thanks to that, all the people that have supported that business and everything, I'm incredibly grateful for what I'm now able to start a new chapter of my life, where I try and grow myself up, where I try and parent myself, well, with the help maybe of some divine truth and God's laws and so along the way, right? But somewhat an experiment for myself here. Other news, we had a child about 6 months ago. Little Shiloh was born. She's doing great. We love her very much. She's challenging us both in every way possible, but we are up for the challenge, right? Up for the challenge, up for the lessons and learning and humbling ourselves a bit, trying to stay humble to the process. And I'm just pacing like a lion now, so let me go to a different level. Anyway, what I would have onto the plans for the channel. What I wish I did was film this before I started any projects, but I started a couple projects on the land, and so the plan you see here, this has been terraced off. Got the help of my good man Jordan helping me. Brought a digger out last year and we flattened this off because it was a bit lumpy. And you can see down here we made a couple more terrace. So let's go down to these terrace down here. And so with the land and with the idea of self-responsibility, looking at self-responsibility in all aspects, and especially with the current state of the world, which feels like it's encouraging us to look at our own demands on society and the system, and where we're not being self-responsible because we might just get taken away from us. Yeah, I'm definitely obviously very fortunate to have this opportunity, but yeah. Simone's up there, she found something disgusting. I'll be up in a minute, I'm filming. You need my help? What is it? Slugs? A bone? A dead animal? Alright, I'll be up in a bit though. Just filming. She found something scary and sad apparently. Anyway, so we when Simone fell pregnant, we decided better find somewhere to live together so we can raise this baby properly. And so we settled on somewhere within a 30-minute radius from Simone's work, because she works for the NHS as a speech and language therapist. It has to be within a certain radius of what she didn't want to leave a job, which is totally fine. So we found the most beautiful scenic spot we could within 30 minutes of her work, within the price range, and we bought this house and land here from the good man Joseph, who had it for 13 years before us, and started doing a few projects on the land like this here. He's planted some apple trees and there's a couple of beds out there. So when we took it on, when we came to view the property, that we liked the house, but we came on the land and we both just felt like alive and buzzing for it. And Joseph wanted to pass the property on to someone who would appreciate it like us, I think, as well. So here we are, and talking of self-responsibility and the state of the world today, as we are in, indeed, historic times, holy times, biblical times, prophesied times, for Earth anyway. I think it's important to be self-responsible. Definitely something I've learned and has been encouraged from studying Divine Truth's teachings, and how important that is to look at ourselves and where we are not, and not just physically, but also emotionally as well, which is a lot tougher, but also a big factor. But there's a big movement of like off-grid living, and there is sometimes a lot of injury in that, wanting to be off-grid and run away from the world and remove yourself from everything. But at the same time, there's some positive elements of that, of looking at all aspects of your life and how dependent we are on other people and other systems for our own survival, beyond, I guess, God and God's provisions. So just looking at that, and last year I started going to a few years ago, I started going to a spring a lot to collect water. Once a month I'd collect a load of water from the spring just to drink, because it was much better than tap water. And anyway, we found this house happens to be connected to spring water, so that was just a fun law of attraction for us. Was like, so we're on spring water. Then a few months after we moved in, I got solar panels. I made a mistake with that, which I may get into another video. But anyway, cut to the chase, Tim. We are technically have off-grid potential. We're semi-off-grid, but with off-grid potential. But we're not completely running away. We're still near a nice village, and we still want to be part of the community. So, on to where we are. Food is a big part of self-sufficiency, right? Food is a big part. Food, what's the word? Reliance? Food? I don't know what the word is. But anyway, last week or 2 weeks ago, we built this polytunnel. It was an absolute mission. It's from Northern Polytunnels. They built the strongest polytunnels in the UK, apparently. It took 3 days to build. It's 10.5 meters by 3 meters wide. We can go inside it. Let me drop that tripod down there. Me, Jordan and Ed built it, but a big part of before, I want to do a lot of fun things on the land, but you've also got to get your food started first, right? You can't just make monkey bars straight away. Almost stood on a rake there. That could have been painful and funny. Anyway, so we got this terraced off last year, and then we built the polytunnel, and it gets very windy here. That was the point I was making about why we use Northern Polytunnels. It gets very windy up here. We're slightly high up in the hills, the Yorkshire Moors, the South Pennines, the Peak District's kind of over that way. We're kind of on the border. So we got polytunnel, we've got some beds. We're going to build some more beds and get the food sorted, as you'll see. So that is basically some of the plans for this channel, is to introduce our semi-off-grid house, our homestead, if you will, our Timonestead. Me and Timone's nickname together, Simone's nickname as a couple is Timone. So we're calling it Timonestead as a joke, I thought of today, but probably won't go with that, but it's just silly. Anyway, Joseph left us a stable. He had alpacas on the land. I'm not going to get alpacas, but it would make a nice gym. So that's just a little teaser for you there of a potential project coming up, is converting this into a gym. Got a nice Jamaican flag there. This is something we did last week. Anyway, I don't want to reveal too much. Basically, my plan for the channel is to document my journey of growing myself up, becoming self-responsible, becoming self-sufficient, living semi-off-grid. Everything from Simone's going to lead a lot of the plant and vegetation and growing aspects, that I'm going to get involved with that as well. I got some ideas that I want to help with there, that I want to lead. And of course, we're going to have some fun here as well. My big passion is movement and biomechanics. So once the food and that sorted, then we move on to that kind of stuff. So yeah, stay tuned if you're interested in in watching content around that, what I'm doing here, my plans, my experiments to come, and me learning as I go. Then stay tuned. And that's it. Otherwise, maybe I won't see you again. Maybe I'll see you on Tim's gym. But that's all. Say bye, Simone. Bye guys.